Another summer day in Japan. And today, it's not so bad. When I walked out here at first, I thought it was gonna be, it kind of felt humid. It is kind of like, it's summer, but it's still rainy season at the same time. So it's always like a mix between really hot and really humid. But once I started walking, it's a nice breeze. So hopefully y'all not catching too much of the breeze. But today we are on our way to a store called DAISO. Now DAISO is kind of like, back home for me, it would have been called like Family Dollar or Dollar Tree. It's kind of like, you know, it's basically like a 100 yen store or a dollar store where you can just get like, kind of like household stuff and little knickknacks and candies and just basic stuff. But today we're going there. And one of the reasons is because, dude, last night, or it might have been 2 nights ago, there was this crazy earthquake, which is something that if you do come out here, man, you are definitely gonna have to be prepared to deal with these earthquakes. But earthquake hit last night, and you know, like whenever something happens like that, I jumped up and I started getting my stuff ready, putting my clothes on, getting my necessities and whatnot. And kind of made me think, like, made me and my wife think, like, dang, what if we did really have to like evacuate? You know, we kind of need a go bag. So today we're kind of getting some basic stuff, but we're also getting stuff to have like a go bag ready, which is something super important. Like I said, because of the earthquakes, and they do happen pretty often. I think this is probably, I would say this might be like the 6th earthquake since I moved here, you know, almost 6 months ago. So at that ratio, it's almost like one every month. But they haven't been too bad, but there have been 2 really big ones. And the one yesterday or the other day was pretty big. So it actually made me feel like I need to get ready. So today we're going to DAISO. It should be cool, man. I'll try to show you guys what they have to offer and what's going on in there. And yeah, it should be fun. But like most of these trips that I take, man, this one too is only like a little over 20 minutes away. Yeah, you guys can probably notice that's like my walking distance. If it's over 20 minutes, you're probably not gonna get a video out of me. But yeah. So, you know, we'll check in when we get a little bit closer, and we're gonna see what DAISO got to offer. On the way, we're getting kind of close, and you guys probably will notice too. In one of my recent videos, I went to a McDonald's around here, and this place is actually connected to the same building, so it's kind of cool. It's on like there's a 2nd floor to this building, but it's kind of like on the side. But I've noticed that around here too, like space is not taken for granted. Like not a lot of times do you see just open areas with nothing claiming it. And that kind of goes for like, you know, like business space, but housing as well. Most of the houses here, unless it's like a really, really nice house where you can know, like, you know, whoever living there probably got a little bit of chicken coming in. You don't see too many grass yards. You don't see too much like just open, unoccupied space. Maybe like a small garden here and there. But for the most part, man, everything's pretty much taken up, you know. And you kind of even see that represented with like some of the vehicles here too. You'll notice like a lot of really compact, almost boxy vehicles, like this one right there across the street. But you'll see like a lot of stuff like that. You'll see a lot of people just ride scooters. And I already talked about the bikes, man. So, you know, that's one thing that I kind of miss from being back home, man, is just going to take a walk on the grass or something like that. You don't get a whole lot of that, but what you do get is tons and tons of convenience, man. Like I touched on earlier, the convenience stores out here and just the options are endless. You can't go like 2 blocks without seeing the 7-Eleven, a Family Mart, a Lawson's. Shout out Lawson's, my personal favorite. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. So here we are. We coming up on that DAISO. And I know you see the golden arches up there too. I told you guys this is attached. So will we get a 2-for-1 in this video? Listen, man, if you guys have ever watched any of my other vlogs, you already know it's just about 5 o'clock, and in my usual fashion, I have not eaten today, so we might have to make a pit stop at Mickey D's today. But here's DAISO, man. This is where we're gonna be actually shopping and making our doomsday bag, if you will. But I think we are gonna make a pit stop at these golden arches. So I will see y'all when we get back. All right, man, so we did end up making a pit stop to McDonald's. And the cool thing though, it is World Cup season, or like it's World Cup time. And McDonald's is doing like this special menu. So I figured, you know, hey, why not try it? They have, I think there's 3 different things. There's like a cheeseburger with a hash brown or something on it. It's like a potato burger. There's a Mexican chicken sandwich, and then there's an avocado shrimp burger. So I got the Mexican chicken sandwich, and it actually just arrived. So she actually just dropped him off. You feed me. Excited, very excited. And the cool thing too is like it came as like a whole set. So
actually, what's going on? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, nothing. So the cool thing is it's like a whole set. So you get the sandwich, and then it comes with like this. So you can see like this blue fizzy drink, which is pretty exciting stuff, man. So you know how we get down. Bon appetit. Honorable mention too, man. We did have to double back for those spicy nuggets. I didn't get to show you guys the nuggets the last time we did this. So what better time to do it than now? You can see, man, it's like a whole golden shaboozy on that thing. But these are really good too, especially with this cheese sauce. This pepper cheese, boy. It's one of them ones. So I told you guys it comes with the drink, but it also comes with these potato shaka potatoes, man. So what you do is they give you this bag and this like specific seasoning, and whatever seasoning they give you, like you take your fries, you put them in this bag, seasoning in the bag, and then you literally shaka. You know, you shaka that thing up. So you about to shaka that thing up. So we get the bag. Oh, that's cool too. Like they tell you, you know, exactly what you need to do. So here we go. Fries in the bag. Hopefully I don't make too much of a mess. Step 1, accomplished. Step 2, open the sauce. It's like obviously it's like a dry seasoning. It'd be kind of weird if it was I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be weird if it was a wet seasoning, but you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go with the dry. There's a lot in here too. So it's a lot in here too. It's giving me kind of like a chicken bouillon, like a Nor's bouillon type of thing with how it looks. But I think we got that in there. It smells crazy. I don't know if I can see that. We're gonna fold it up. It smells super good. Very seasoned. Just like that, we got seasoned fries. There you go. So let's see what these things is hitting for, man. Safe to say, I am excited. Gotta get some ketchup on it, man. Oh, that's good. Okay. That's good. It's like a, it's almost like a barbecue. It's like almost like a barbecue dry rub, a little bit of sazon or like some tahini on it, because I think they want to give you like the Mexican vibe, so they put like some, I don't know, some Mexican spices in it too, but it's kind of sweet, like barbecue almost. But that is pretty good, man. It's really good. Now it's time to get into this, I'm gonna get into these nuggets, and I'm gonna show y'all the sandwich, and then I'm gonna do what I gotta do here. I'm gonna handle my business. There you go, man. Here's the cheese sauce. Basic cheese dipping sauce kind of thing. But it's like a spicy queso joint. So you got the spicy nugget with the spicy queso. Yeah, this is a hit. I done probably got this about 5 times already. It's a hit. Magnificent. Hopefully y'all hear me smacking. But if you do hear me smacking, that means you need to like and subscribe. And maybe go get some food and we can eat together. I'm totally cool with that. But this is really good. And then last but not least, we got the star of the show. This is the Mexican chicken official FIFA World Cup 2026 burger, or chicken burger. So off the bat, man, it looks like it really just looked like a built up chicken sandwich, man. But I'm assuming they're gonna put some of the same seasonings, the same seasonings that they did with the fries on the sandwich. Oh yeah, and the bun kind of does look like a soccer ball. I don't know if that's just like if that's supposed to be what it is, or maybe I'm just gassing it up, but that's kind of cool. Oh yeah. So you can see there is a guap ton of some kind of seasoning down there. But let's get into this, man. Here, y'all can get the first bite. Go ahead. Okay, man, let's see what this thing's in for. Absolutely. So as soon as I bit into it, I remember the name of it. It's a chicken taco, and it tastes exactly like a chicken taco. That sauce on the bottom, mixed with the crispy chicken and like the cheese on top and the lettuce. Man, this is a banger, bro. This is really good. So when I put all this together, like just the taco meal, I really, for a fast food option, I really gotta give this like, I probably gotta give this like a 9 out of 10. This is really good. This is right up my alley. And we haven't even gotten into the blue fizzy fizz, so I'm gonna just go ahead and round up to 10 because I know this is gas. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this food, and then we're gonna head upstairs to DAISO and get our go bags ready. So I'll see you then. McDonald's was fantastic. Now it's time to go to DAISO. So here we go, man. So right off the bat, you can see how it gets, man. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call this like a to Z type of store, but they're gonna have a lot of stuff, man. From like some like everyday type needs to snacks to hats to socks to whatever. But if you're looking for something like super specific and super high quality, maybe I don't know if I was taking it. Like I said, this is pretty much like a dollar store, so you're gonna get your dollar store joints. They do got some bamboo here. When I moved in my apartment that we left from to come here, my grandmother gave me a lucky bamboo, and ever since then, man, it kind of just always stood out to me. Maybe we add a new one to the new spot. Never know. But here, man, you got your picture frame aisles, knickknacks, or body wipes. This is a big thing here too. I think, like I said, it does get really, really humid. There's a lot of like facilities and things to stay cool that I had never seen before. From like cooling masks to cooling vests, you got body wipes, cooling towels, these like freezable necklaces, and all types of things, man. It's kind of cool. Like I said before, man, you got all your characters, all your Hello Kitty joints. But you can quickly see, like, this is like a everyday kind of store, you know. So I'm gonna show you around. If you see something you need, let me know. Maybe I'll ship it to you, get to you in like 3 months. All right, man, so after walking around for a little while, we did finally find the disaster essentials aisle, as you can see right here, man. And this aisle had everything that we needed to really make our go bag, from rain jackets to emergency whistles to toiletries to all these types of gizmos and gadgets that really kind of just help you stay ready in an event of, you know, like an emergency, like an earthquake, like I was talking about, man. And it was pretty cool to just see how much stuff they had ready. And, you know, it's a common thing out here, so you definitely want to make sure you have what you need to stay safe and, you know, protect you and whoever you might be with, your family, your dog, your pets, whatever. As you can see, man, they had everything in here, even toilet bags, which I was completely shocked about, but I guess, hey man, if you need it, you need it. So anyway, we were able to get what we needed, and then we were headed to our next stop. All right, we got what we need to get out of DAISO. And the cool thing about it, man, they did have a whole emergency section. Bad thing about it, my camera died while we were shopping salt. I couldn't show you everything, but you kind of get the idea. DAISO has just a bunch of everything, but they don't specialize in anything. So next we are going to Muji, and this one should be actually pretty cool, so I'm kind of excited. So Muji, man, for those of you who don't know, let me break it down. Muji is honestly one of my favorite stores out here. I've talked about it before in some of my videos, but this is a place that does what I just like to describe as quality basics, bro. Not only do they have probably exactly what you need, the stuff's really good too, man. And when you walk in this store, it's always like really clean. It just gives you like a really nice, homey, like inviting vibe, as you can see as we walk around here, man. They got men's clothing, women's clothing, kitchenware, home goods, dude, cleaning supplies, and just pretty much whatever you might need to supply you on your day-to-day life, I guess is how I would put it. But I always have a really good time when I walk through Muji, man. And we usually end up getting like what we need for that day. Like if I have a list of stuff, we get what we need, and then we usually also get something that we don't need just because it's so nice. As you can see, man, they got the good earth tone base sweater. I couldn't resist. I gotta try that. But you can see, man, just how much selection you have in this store, man. And I talked about it too. Muji has their flagship stores, or their brick and mortar stores, but they also have placements in convenies like Lawson's. I showed that in one of my earlier videos, man. And the general theme, man, is that you're gonna get exactly what you need, and you're gonna be satisfied with the purchase, bro. I can't hype Muji up enough. But as we walked around here, man, one of my other favorite things was this robot, dude. There was this little bot going through the aisles, like cleaning up the dust and the dirt and stuff like that. And it was just so cool because it had like this little pad on it to show you where it was going. And I don't know why, but I always find myself fascinated with bots out here, which, speaking of, they actually do have quite a lot of AI like integration in daily life, especially in Tokyo. There's a lot of it. And I find it cool to see, man. Hey, we're moving into the future, bro. It's here. Get used to it or fight it. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway. We're out of DAISO. We've been out of DAISO for a minute, but then we went to Muji. And Muji was like, I already knew Muji was good, but it was better than we expected. So we kind of, we kind of bought more than we expected as well. But let's see, bike shop back there. We are now finished with our go bag prep and some of the other stuff that we did end up getting. Sun's going down and it's like a crazy beautiful sunset, man. It's like cotton candy in the sky. It's crazy. But we are done kind of running errands, and now, man, we're gonna go get a coffee from Starbucks. So ending the day with a cup of Joe. Let you know, I don't know. But we're gonna get coffee. Starbucks is usually always good. And I guess, Starbucks out here is a little bit different too. So maybe we'll look at the menu and then head back and show you what we got for our prep kit, man, and just from Muji. I think you guys will enjoy it. So coming up on Starbucks. As you can see, man, this is like a 7-Eleven on every corner, dude. There we go. It is time to get a cup of coffee. That's where we're going. So I ended up getting the banana affogato or something like that. But I think it's like, obviously has bananas in it. It's made with like ice cream and coffee. So you see how it goes. Man, that's really good. That's super good. It's just like, so there's a strong like banana flavor on it. There's a hint of like salt, I feel like. And then there's like a smooth coffee, ice cream, and caramel like body to it. But it's really good, man. Definitely would recommend. If you don't like banana flavor, you might not enjoy this. But if you are a fan of banana, the banana affogato, whatever it is, this is good. All right, man, coffee was amazing. Today was a really nice day. And all in all, I call it a success, man. I'm excited to show you guys like what we got for this readiness bag and some of the other stuff. But it's been a really cool night, man. And speaking of cool night, like the weather is actually really nice too. It's not cold at all. It's that temperature where like you walk outside and you almost don't feel anything, like just right. If you haven't already, man, make sure you like and sub to the channel, because I've really been enjoying, giving you guys my perspective of what's going on out here and just going on these walks, man. It's a lot of fun. So like the vid, subscribe, and if you see something cool, man, don't be afraid to leave a little comment. I might say something back. Finally made it back after our DAISO run, and we got quite a bit. Like I told you, we needed to get some like necessities for our like disaster bag, our go bag, our ready bag, whatever you want to call it. But it is kind of essential, man. We talked about the earthquakes, and I'll be honest, man, it had me spooked. You know, I ain't been sleeping well. Look at my eyes. Anyway, let's talk about what we got from DAISO, man. All right, so first off, this is not part of the readiness kit, but we needed bubble wrap. We got to ship something out, and so you can get, you know, bubble wrap. I think this is, well, the cool thing about this is I think all of this stuff is only 100 yen, which is like less than $1 US. So we got the good bubble wrap. Then we had to grab some of these aluminum ponchos, man. So these thermal ponchos, just in case you get outside and it's raining and cold. That'll keep you dry and warm. And it's pretty thin too, so you know you can move around with it. Yada yada yada. We got 2 of those.
$0.67.
Okay. All right. So my producer just told me that 100 yen is like 67 cents currently. So there's your conversion. I'm gonna grab whatever comes out of this bag. Then after that, man, we went and we got sidetracked. By we, I mean me. I got sidetracked and I had to pick up these gummies, man. These are Korean twisty gummies, and I think this is great flavor. So we got the grape ones, and dude, you know when we go snack hunting, you can't stop at just one. So we got the grape ones, and then I also got the lemon ones. I've never had these before, so I'm excited to see what these are talking about, man. You know how I get with my snacks. Back on the readiness tip, man, we ended up getting some more aluminum thermals. This one's like a blanket. Oh man, this one is something that I never even thought about. This is kind of like a disposable toilet liner. Because apparently when earthquakes do happen, sometimes the water gets completely, not shut off like on purpose, but you know, sometimes the water system stops working, and you don't want to have a toilet full of boo-boo and not be able to do something with it. So this is, you know, an emergency toilet kit. Funny thing too, man, if you ever watched, there was a Netflix special, I think it was called like Poop Cruise or something like that, but that happened. The cruise line shut down, water stopped working, and they actually had to use like their showers and stuff. I don't want to go into too much detail. I'm not trying to get nasty, but it does happen. So you definitely do need that kind of stuff. And speaking of poop, man, we do have a dog. I mean, I know some of you guys have seen my boy. We do got to pick up that stuff. So those are like doggy bags that we picked up for him. Next up are these individually packaged gloves. And the neat thing about the stuff that we were seeing at DAISO, man, you can see like this square right here is the whole glove set. And it's really like compact and made for, you know, saving space, especially in something like a book bag where you don't have, you know, the luxury of just putting a bunch of stuff in there. You can just put these little packages in there, man. It's pretty neat. Next up, man, we got an emergency whistle. You know, in case we got to be top flight security of the world and people need to hear us, you know, and need to know where we're at, we did get whistles, man. So, I mean, you guys can kind of, if you don't have an emergency bag or like a go bag, dude, you can definitely, you know, take some of these examples of things that we got and, you know, add it to your own, or even maybe just start thinking about it. But moving on, man, we got some of these strong hooks. This is a magnetic hook. Now this is not for like the readiness bag. This is just something that we saw and was like, yo, this will be super useful in the kitchen. And it's only 67 cents. So went ahead and picked that up. We did get some, just kind of like some basic rope, some twine, some rope, whatever. You know, in case you got to tie something up, tie something down, tie somebody up or somebody down. Would never think about doing that, but we got options. Man. So this right here, this is a compressed towel. Now this thing looks like a Tide Pod. You can see the size of that. There's one little square right there. But if you put this in water, apparently it expands into a whole hand towel, which is insane. And I think there are, what does it say? There's 6 of these in here. So you get 6 hand towels, body towels, whatever, you know, whatever you want to use them for, but you get them in this size. So you can just fit a whole bunch of them in your bag, which is super cool. I had never seen anything like that. And also with the hand towels, dude, they have full-blown body towels. Like, look at this, is the size of my hand. You know what I mean? I got a regular size hand. I ain't got no crazy Kawhi Leonard joints or nothing like that. But this right here is a full towel. This is a bath towel. And you can see like the picture right here. This is getting his whole body right. Pause, I think. But this is the same concept. You put it in water and it unfolds, and this is a whole towel that you can use. Now this is only one, but the concept is still pretty impressive. Spilling stuff. Next up, gotta keep it sanitary, man. We got the Winnie the Pooh wipes. These are the body wipes, in case you gotta stay clean, man. And then last but not least, if you are in a pinch or you out of place, it's important to keep your mind healthy, but you also got to keep your body healthy. So we got these resistance bands, man. I'm just joking. This is not for like a readiness bag, but it's just something that we picked up, and it was only 67 cents. So DAISO, man, and get you right. Like I said, they don't specialize in anything specific, but they got a whole lot of everything, and it's pretty cool. So now let's move on to our Muji haul. All right, so that was DAISO, and the cool thing about that, man, all that stuff I just showed you, I know I've been saying it over and over, everything was like under $1, but the whole bag that I just pulled out was a total of $28. So if you need to get ready, hey, hit up a DAISO if you're out here, or if you're whatever. All right, now we get to the fun part. So we did end up going to Muji, man, and that was a whole lot of fun. And like I told you guys before, Muji is a store that does like high quality basics. So, I mean, anything from kitchenware to laundry to cleaning supplies to actual food to, just little knickknacks, glass cups, spoons, whatever it is that you need, man. Muji probably has it. It probably looks pretty nice, and you're probably gonna have a good time while you're shopping there. And I know we did. So I'm excited to show you what we got. So first things first, man, we got a good, you probably see my face through it, but this is a measuring glass. This goes up to 500 milliliters. Now this is not the same thing as DAISO. This is not like 100 yen each. This is you're gonna pay for what you get, or get what you pay for, however you say it. But anyway, we got a smaller one as well. And then like I said, dude, they have everything. So we did get a pair of slippers, a pair of house slippers. And the nice thing about this pair specifically is the insides that you can see here. This is made from like the same material that tatami mats are made from. So the cool thing about tatami material, man, is it's actually something that's made for like humid areas. You're trying to make sure your feet don't get too sweaty, because once them toes get sweaty, them things get stinky. You don't want that. But these right here, definitely some high quality pickups. Then we get to the good stuff, man. This was my personal pick right here. I did go kind of snack crazy. This is apple cinnamon popcorn. Now the neat thing about Muji, man, is like all of their products are actual Muji products. So it's not like a Walmart or a Target where you go in there and you buy stuff that's made from other companies. This is all like Muji made. Now I will have to do some research to see like where they get their stuff from or how it's made, but I mean, I have had some of this stuff before, and it's all pretty good. As we get to the next item, which is this vegetable soup, and this stuff is super convenient, and it's kind of made for like, if you don't know everything about cooking, or if you don't know everything about home goods and doing all this other stuff, it's really made for you to just be able to see it. If you like the way it looks, you can grab it, and then it's easily explained like how it works. The ingredients are usually kept pretty simple. Blah 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 blah. Let's get to the stuff. Next up, man, we got this. Now I'm not gonna butcher this name. This is a Baumkuchen, but the way I would describe this is like a little mini cake slice, cake strip. I don't even know, but this thing is fire. Now I have not had this flavor. This is white peach, but I seen a white peach cake and it just makes sense. So then we get to some mini ramen, man. Like I said, and this is the chicken flavor. You get 4 packs on that thing, and all this stuff is really good, dude. Like, it's not just like some bland food that you're getting. The stuff is actually really good. We got a sesame miso soup pack. I think this has 3 in it, or 3 or 4. I think 4 in it. And then back to the home goods. We got us a nice, I think this is might be steel. I don't know if this is a stainless steel ladle, and it even has like, I don't know if you can see that, it even has measurement units inside of it, you know, so as you dipping down and getting that good soup, you know exactly how much you're putting in the bowl. Then we get back to the Snizax. This is another one of my picks, man. A lemon, what is this? Black tea and lemon financier cake. I ain't never heard no cake called a financier. You know, I'm from a small town, man. I'm from Akron. I ain't never had no cake that was gonna do my finances. But this definitely had to come home with me. I'm excited about that. Then, man, we get to some of the more, you know, different type of snacks. This is a plum flavored dried kelp. Take a look at that. It's actually pretty good, man. It's actually pretty good. I know what you're thinking, but it's actually pretty good. Then we get back to some of the home goods, bro. We got the stainless steel grater. And like I said, a lot of this stuff is nothing like, it's not like innovative technology that's gonna blow your mind. It's just a basic product, but it's just made really well, you know? And that's the name of Muji, bro. That's the name of their game. But anyway, we get more gummies and snacks, and you can probably guess who picked this one. The good jelly beans. Then we had to go back to back. We had to go with another candy, man. This is a green apple flavored candy. And I think the candies were like buy 3, get 1 half off or some kind of deal like that. So I just ended up picking that one up. And then last but not least, we got a couple Muji juices, man. This one right here is a grape juice. And I picked this up honestly because I just kind of like the packaging. Like I like how it looked. Super like, I don't know, super simple, straightforward. And it looked like this juice would be fire. So we'll see. And then the next one I got is a carrot juice. Now, I don't know all the health benefits about carrots, but the one thing I have heard is carrots are supposed to help your eyes. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't the youngest gun on the shelf anymore. I gotta take care of myself. So hopefully this will help like keep my eyes healthy and just keep me healthy. But anyway, man, that is the Muji haul. And it was a lot of fun. That's all we got from Muji. And all in all, man, today was a really good day. I had a lot of fun, even just like doing basic things. You can already see like Tokyo has so much to offer, just from day-to-day activities to going out and doing something crazy, man. But anyway, man, that is gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. I hope you had fun just taking a walk with me and seeing what, you know, what's out here in Tokyo and listening to me talk, man. But with that being said, I love y'all. Hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.